It's used a lot in like basketball songs.
Like replays and stuff.
Hello everyone, we are live. My name is Russ.
Fuyen.
Did you say 3M?
Oh,
Fuyen. It's like 3M.
For everyone that doesn't know, we'd like to welcome Fuyen to the show. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Fuyen, where are you from?
South Africa.
South Africa, yes. You're taking Nigel's place today.
Who's Nigel?
Nigel, unfortunately, his age finally caught up with him. He had to go under the knife yesterday. He's in surgery. We wish him a speedy recovery.
Yeah.
He's out with an Achilles.
He's out with an Achilles. Nobody sees Ting. Nobody wants to see Ting. You got to get more in the frame.
No one can see you, Ting.
No one can see you.
I don't want to be in that frame.
You have to move closer to me.
Boom.
Yeah,
right there. There we go. No, it's fine then. Alright. Yes, so you're replacing Nigel. Nigel's out.
How did he get injured?
How did he get injured? Pretending to play basketball.
Dunking on 5-year-olds.
If for those who don't know, an Achilles injury is really severe.
So Nigel had surgery because he tore his Achilles. Yes.
Yeah, and that's the injury that I think that's... How many NBA players? Can you name how many NBA players?
Derrick Rose. That's the only one I know.
Derrick Rose. Kobe. Right?
Kobe had an Achilles
I
tear.
think that's what he... Wasn't it his Achilles?
Yeah.
That's like why he went out for a bit?
Yeah.
I didn't know he went out for it. I just thought like he played forever.
Yeah. So he had an Achilles.
Yeah, a lot of players, kind of like even the 90s players, I think.
Yeah.
But do they usually come back after that? They don't?
They don't come back at the same level.
Yeah.
So Achilles is bad, basically.
Yeah.
Long story. So
it's like a career-changing injury.
So a career is not going to be able to dunk on 5-year-olds anymore.
Yeah.
I don't even know if he'll be able to do crossovers or just do base. Like he'll play.
Because Nigel coaches youth basketball, so it's about his height. So
14-year-olds.
14-year-olds, yeah. So he's out with an injury. We wish him a speedy recovery. Cheers.
This looks wrong though. It's like cheers, Nigel.
You're supposed to pour some out.
Pour some out for my homie.
Yeah. Pour it out on the table.
So Fuyen is taking his place, and we're glad Fuyen is here because Fuyen, can you please tell us about this bet that you have with Ting?
Okay, so we all know that right now it's the conference finals in the NBAs, and basically my team and Ting's team are fighting each other.
What's your team?
I'm the Lakers.
Ooh.
I don't even know if that's her team.
Are you just a bandwagon jumper?
No, I'm a full-on bandwagon. I'm the president of bandwagon.
Well, I don't think she's a bandwagon. You like a player and you follow the player wherever the player goes. So you're not a team person. You're a player.
Player bandwagon.
You're a player bandwagon.
So who's your favorite player?
This guy, LeBron James.
LeBron James.
So if LeBron was on the Minnesota Timberwolves, you'd be a Timberwolves fan.
I guess. I don't know who else on the Wolves though.
Who else?
I don't know who else is on the Timberwolves.
Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah.
Okay.
If he was on the Orlando Magic, you'd follow him.
Yeah, then I guess I'll have to get familiar. Even the Lakers this year, I had to really started to know all these names and stuff.
Yeah, so you don't know. Basically, you don't know the teams.
You don't know the team. You just know LeBron,
and you only learn the other players because the teams. So you would know the Miami Heat players he played on.
I know two of them.
And how about for the Cleveland Cavaliers?
I know two of them.
The more recent team.
Yes.
How about the prior one before he left for Miami?
No. I joined him.
Are you a basketball fan at all? Or?
I am. I'm just younger, that's why. So,
just younger. I'm just younger than all you old guys. Yeah.
So it's a different generation of basketball.
All right. So you're supporting the Lakers.
Yes.
In this.
I didn't get to the point. So Ting and I are having a bet, basically to see who gets to the finals. But what is the bet? Let's actually make it clear today.
What is the bet? I don't know what the bet is.
For me, obviously you have the advantage because the Lakers are favored to win.
Okay.
Right? By all betting odds, they're gonna win.
Yeah.
Right? And Nuggets are the underdogs.
Yes.
Right? So the bet is, for me, I was saying Nuggets in 7. I even said that before the series started.
You did say that.
Yeah, I thought if anything it would go to 7 games. Why not? Nuggets have been going to 7 games for the first 2 rounds anyways.
Yeah.
Right? So Nuggets 7, the Lakers they're the number 1 team this year, right? record-wise. So, and then for me, I didn't know what like the stakes were.
Yeah, because that's
For
the
me,
thing. When you make a bet,
I just
you
want
like
the
put
team to
stakes.
win. I just want my team to win.
No, same.
Yeah.
But then if I lose, then you have.
But what's gonna happen? I still don't know what your
we're gonna
bet
decide
is.
today. And let
Yeah,
the world
see,
what
the
is
thing
what
is,
is the bet?
I wanted the stakes to be decided by you guys.
For
Because otherwise, I can't.
But
think
you
of
guys were
anything.
sending these like
what
photos.
was I saying? Like I was saying, you have to wear the monokini. Monokini is I want Ting to wear like the bikini that's just like
Spandex.
the Borat, like
Spandex.
spandex.
Yeah.
Can you show a picture of what that looks like?
Show the
Are you able to-
monokini.
How do you
Yeah.
show that?
I'll just pull it
Like
up
this.
here. Yeah.
And the screen will just be
The
like that.
monokini.
You never seen Borat?
I did.
Yeah,
I
it's
saw
the Borat
trailers,
bikini,
but not
yeah.
the real movie.
Yeah. So
But
we're
I
gonna
can't.
see.
Okay, so Ting will have to wear that. Oh, and then I have to wear something. This is for Halloween, right? Or this is just on the bed.
This is the bet.
But then when we wear it, what do you have to do? Walk around the streets.
Yeah, of course.
If I'd be able to walk around.
Yeah.
Why not?
That thing is kind
Because
of
I'd get in
illegal.
trouble.
That's illegal.
It's not
come on.
illegal.
That would be illegal.
It's not illegal.
Because you don't see the back, so you can't show bare ass.
Yes, you can.
In the city?
can't.
In the city,
In
of course you
Taiwan?
can.
No, you
No.
not without getting written up or. There's no way. There's no like you can
Even
wear
with the
you can wear
socks.
even wearing a bikini in the city
It's okay.
would be fine,
You okay with him wearing this?
but you're not going to be able to show a bare ass that way.
Yes, you can.
No, not in the street.
Well, then just wear shorts.
Not without getting the cops called.
You wear like those underpants. Those.
If you were at the beach, would be okay. You get, I mean, people would be laughing and stuff, but I think beach you wouldn't
But
get.
you know what? I think this would work.
You
if
would get
had
fined for it.
underpants over here.
You get indecent exposure.
This is not indecent exposure. You're covering up the junk.
It's indecent exposure.
Not this junk.
Yeah.
So who votes for this? Comment below. Right? I've been watching YouTube vlogs lately.
Yes, you've
I know how this
a bit
works.
too much, yeah. So I've been saying that he should.
That's not gonna. I don't know
See,
if
it's
that'll happen.
like I would not be that afraid to wear something like that if I lost fair and
Yeah.
square. She would have. I think
No, but
she
you
would be able to
give
do
me a
that.
different outfit. I can't do this. you can give me a different outfit, like an Alice outfit.
A different outfit.
Yes.
So are we saying to wear something out in public? Is that the bet?
And walk around the park once, or walk around Dongchi once, or something.
Jog go Fujinian
Jog.
around.
Or
I
walk.
can't say go.
No, because there's an elementary school.
There's kids. You can't go anywhere dressed like that.
You have to go to Shingichi.
Because then now you get a pedophile record. know,
Near
it's like a
school.
strike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know? No, I don't want that on my own.
On your record.
Yeah. So actually, we don't know what the stakes should be for the bet, and we only have like 2 days before the. What
Yeah, we
could
have two more-
possibly
we have
be
two
the
more
last
ga-
game?
Okay, if you
What
say
could
so.
possibly be the last game? I'm
Yeah.
hoping it's not the last game.
Yeah.
But-
Basically, you're gonna lose. We're basically saying what Ting has to do because
Yeah, so I
he's
don't need
100%
anything.
gonna lose.
But see, the stakes have to
Don't
be
jinx it.
have to be worse for her because the bet stakes aren't equal.
Okay, fine.
Since she's already the favorite team.
No, we said this at the very beginning. You were so confident.
No, well, my initial bet was like just buy something. Like,
Yeah, but that's too
yeah,
easy.
just like a
Yeah.
I get a jersey
Monetary,
or whatever,
that's-
but which I'd never wear. I'd never
Yeah.
wear jerseys.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I really don't know what the stakes would be.
Would you really
Because
say
in the
that?
past, I bet with games, it's always just been for money.
Would you wear the monokini?
Yeah,
With
yeah, sure.
pants.
No, not with pants. I just wear it if we had a track that wasn't with kids around.
No school.
Yeah.
Yeah, not
Shingichi
near
will be
school.
easy.
Maybe at the Shaojidan,
How'd you then?
where people
Oh,
like
yes.
jog for fun.
Yeah.
Maybe that, but it had to be like kind of like late at night.
Like 12.
Yeah.
No, like 10.
There can't be kids.
Okay,
around.
fine, 10.
You have to avoid.
But like
kids.
10 on a Monday.
How about we just go to the beach? We do a beach party. And he
But
has to wear it
that'll
at
be
the beach.
super easy. I can also wear a bikini at the beach without.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
that?
I'm not wearing that though.
But for him.
See what's his face. He's like,
He's like, oh,
He has that grin on his face.
Okay, so we have King's outfit.
is that the bet?
One is you're not going to get it in time before the game. You're not going to get a thing like that in time.
I can get it.
in
I
like a
have my
week,
ways.
2 weeks. Yeah.
Oh no.
No,
How about how
What
about we
I
do the
want-
wax?
for him?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm gonna get body waxed.
Yeah.
we'll
Where?
do it. We'll do it.
Legs
I
and
don't have
chest.
hair that
You don't
much.
have hair on your chest?
No.
Your legs.
Legs?
I'm here on my nipples. That would hurt a lot.
Wax. Do wax.
Okay. But not me.
No.
Yes.
Loser.
Ting, yes.
Wax.
If Ting loses, he wax.
Why are all the stakes on me?
Because you're the one that said they'll win. Nuggets
I think
will
we
win.
should leave it up to
the audience.
Yeah, like anybody who has.
They said wax.
Opinion,
Okay.
Any
Oh, yeah, they
opinion?
They said wax is okay.
Write a comment. Don't write a like.
Write a real
yeah.
comment.
Write a real comment.
So we'll leave it at that.
We
We'll
have
leave
a
it at
week
that.
left till the games.
But actually, we're not the only teams that have we're not the only fans who have teams in the playoffs. Russ also.
You're trying to, I knew that's where he was headed.
Russ also has a team, but it's in
Wait,
the Eastern
Celtics.
Conference.
I'm
Are
from
you
Boston.
rooting for the? Yeah.
Of course.
Okay.
Have to root for the Celtics.
Yeah.
Wait, what is the score now on that side?
It's still 3-1. We're
Still
down 3-1, so they're definitely going to lose.
You never know.
No. They're not going to come
You don't
back.
have
Okay,
faith?
fine.
Of course not. Zero faith in them coming back.
No, then would you consider yourself a fan then? You don't have faith in your.
No, because if
Yeah.
you know they're going to lose, it's not a...
No, I always had faith.
I'm a fan, but I'm not delusional. I'm not like, oh...
I'm delusional.
Today, Ting was like, oh, they're third time's a charm.
How crazy would that be if they came back from 3-1 for the third straight round?
Because they did that the first two
They already
rounds,
made
right?
history, right?
They're gonna make history.
Yeah, they already made history by doing it 2 times.
Two times.
If they do it 3 times and get to the finals,
They'll be the only.
Yeah.
That's a bigger deal.
But
Yeah,
will they be able to do it against LeBron and
yeah, that's
the
what
Lakers?
that's the thing. Like, I think they can win one more game. Winning 3 in a row again, it's a tough task, especially with a team that you have that's pretty stacked up.
Yeah.
And it has 2 of the best 5 players in the league.
Yeah.
I'm not a LeBron fan, but I recognize he's the best player in the league.
You recognize game.
Yeah, I'm not like Nigel who just keeps saying Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant.
Which is he's
Durant,
also one of the best players, but he's
Yeah.
not. I don't think he's at LeBron's level at this stage.
Yeah.
And I'm not being a hater.
Yes, you're being a hater. 100%. Guaranteed. You're being a hater. You're hating everything. But, your team's going to lose, so...
So what's the point of
it.
today?
Yeah.
See, no,
'Cause
so now we can't.
today was
Yeah,
supposed
but
to be
even-
more exciting
No,
because
so it doesn't. So if my team does make a comeback, then whatever she has to do has to be 3 times.
More
three times worse than a wax.
Yeah,
Okay.
she has to shave her head.
No. No, because she's a girl.
I'm a public teacher. I
Yeah.
speak for a living.
You can wear wigs.
You can wear wigs.
Eyebrow.
Oh, shave her
No,
eyebrows.
I can't do makeup. This is hair. This is real
This is
hair.
hair.
I can't do makeup.
She doesn't normally put on makeup. I say, dye your hair.
Ah.
I say go
Oh, you mean like
blonde, blonde with purple streaks.
Oh my god.
Oh, like
blonde.
Lakers.
Like a
Lakers color.
Lakers colors.
No,
Oh.
if
Yeah.
the Nuggets win, she has to do Nuggets colors.
What is Nuggets colors? Rainbow?
Yeah, it is. It's rainbow. Yeah, because their old retro jerseys had that
Can
kind
I
of
wear a
rainbow.
wig for a whole day?
No, wigs are boring. That's easy. You can take it off.
Yeah, the old Nuggets color was powder blue
Yeah.
with white, and now it's
Blue and white.
It's blue and white.
I can do dark
Blue and
blue
white.
actually.
It's dark blue.
Oh, that actually look good.
Not dark blue.
Yeah, dark blue with white streaks.
You know how difficult
With
it
white
is to bleach
streaks?
this? It's so
Yeah, I know. You'll be there for hours. No, I still say blonde with purple highlights.
Okay, but the thing is, Ting's thing only lasts for a day. My thing will last.
Yeah, that's why it has to be a lot worse than mine.
Yeah.
Because I'm already underdog.
He'll
I'm
be-
already working from behind.
Doesn't matter, we'll win.
You have that. Why don't you have faith in the Lakers?
I have faith. But after today's game, I was like, that was kind of
Why?
close.
You thought it was too close? I don't think it was close at all.
Not the score, just the energy. It felt like the other team they had more energy.
But isn't that the point of sports? Isn't that why sports are exciting?
The thing is, I feel the
Yeah.
same way about my team, though.
What?
I feel like my
Right?
team didn't have the energy.
Oh,
Your team didn't have the energy.
Yeah.
because we have more.
So I think
expectations.
if you're a fan, you're gonna be we're gonna be blinded.
Yeah.
Because we're always gonna think our team is not as good. We didn't bring it today.
Yeah.
I feel exactly the same way about Nuggets.
Yeah.
They didn't bring the energy as
Yeah.
much as the last game.
Why didn't they?
Well, maybe they did. It's just that I don't know because I'm a fan. Right?
Tired?
Tired?
They're gonna be more fatigued. They play more games.
Yeah.
No, they play the same number of games as the Lakers.
No, they haven't.
Yeah, they have.
Total in the playoffs.
Total. Oh, they take a long break in between.
Took 5 games.
Yeah.
In the
They
first
had a
round.
break.
5 games in the second round.
Yeah.
And then they had like this like
You
week.
get 1 day of rest.
They
That's
played
fine.
10 games.
Look,
Nuggets played 14.
I don't buy that excuse at all.
What do
You know why? Because if it was me and you playing,
It's not
we need
physical.
the rest.
It's not physical tiredness.
What
it's
is
the
it?
mental tiredness. If you play,
It's the
if
competition.
you play 2 rounds of coming 3 behind,
Wait, who did they beat last time? Clippers.
they beat the Jazz in the first round. They
And then
beat the
Clippers.
Clippers in the
Okay.
second round. You do that 2 times, that's mentally draining. That's why
I
no
know.
team in NBA has ever done it. It's
because
mentally draining.
it's not mentally draining. It's statistically low. That's it. It's not about mentally
Yeah.
draining or anything.
Well, why hasn't other
Because
teams done
things are much easier this time because everyone's playing in the same location. You know where they have to go? They have to walk across the street to their hotel.
it? Yeah, so that means there's
That's
no
it.
home court advantage. Right?
No,
For any
what,
teams.
what that
Yeah.
means is that they can rest. They have it the easiest any NBA team has ever had.
Yeah.
There's no airplanes. There's no flights.
But there's no family.
But there's no
member.
benefits. There's no advantage for either.
Yeah.
They can rest.
Like
Their
both
benefit
teams.
is they're rested. All teams are well rested. All
No,
players
you're
are
talking
well
about
rested.
physically. I'm talking about mentally. And mentally, it's also draining being stuck in that little bubble.
No, mentally they're basketball players. They're getting paid millions of dollars to. That's their job. Are you mentally drained
No,
as a
but
teacher?
the regular
Yeah.
work. Would you be mentally drained in your room, stuck in your room,
Of course.
between
It's like being
your room and the
quarantined.
supermarket, and that's all you go for like the past.
But
2
that's
months?
what they do even without this.
No.
That's
do you
what they
mean?
do.
No.
They're like a hotel, airport.
Nightclub, restaurants.
During
Oh, you
playoffs.
know they're going-
during
Casinos.
playoffs.
No.
During playoffs.
Michael Jordan's documentary.
Are you talking? Are you thinking J.R. Smith on the playoffs would not be going to the nightclub?
Yeah.
On
They won't
He
be.
definitely would be.
No.
Stoned every single day. My God.
No, player because you have the freedom to just do what you want.
Do
like
whatever.
yeah, maybe some players are more focused and they're more insulated, but
Yeah.
throughout the season, they're not like for 2 whole
Not the
months.
season, just the
They've been there for
playoffs.
like how long now?
They've been like 2-3 months now.
Yeah.
In there.
In there.
Yeah, because they had like pre-season or like some workouts
Yeah.
Yeah.
before the actual like season started, and then the postseason.
Yeah.
So I'm saying it's more mentally draining,
Yeah.
and on top of that, you have the whole like political stuff going on,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So you know how like the whole message this year in the NBA, right?
I think Ting is making excuses for his Nuggets losing. Right? And then this excuse that he's making, he'll make when the Lakers win also. Well, it's because, they've been in the bubble and they've been resting and their families have been with them. And you know what's going on in the political climate.
Yeah.
No, if the Lakers lost to Nuggets, Lakers just didn't bring it.
Yeah.
They should be winning. Lakers
They
should
should
win.
be,
The
exactly.
Clippers should have won too.
They
We'll
should
see
be
next
doing
week when he has a nice smooth chest and legs. After waxing.
The legs will be okay. The chest,
Legs and
it. Chest
chest.
might hurt.
well, where? I got nothing
Just
to.
nipples.
The nipples would hurt.
In your face?
No.
Can't do the
This?
face.
Can't do the face.
Why not?
Can't do the face.
Yeah. So I
No,
have to do
'cause-
my whole hair?
Because I can still wear clothes and cover it. Because I'm gonna get like burned, like a rug burn.
Oh.
It's gonna be red, right? So I'm gonna have like red legs, red nipples, which I can cover with a shirt,
Oh, geez.
right?
Yeah.
I can't have like a red like face
Yeah.
blotches on.
Can we do it on camera?
Live?
Can we do it live?
You see like the for real version, right?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Can we do it live,
Oh,
please?
no.
Just fade it. What do you call that
We
stuff?
just record it.
You can
I
record it. You
I
can record it and replay it.
And then
Okay, I'll record it and I'll play it
I'm
on the
not doing it
screen.
live.
He won't let us do it live. This is what I wanted to do to Max. I wanted for
every
Halloween.
year we wanted to do.
Well, I went for Halloween.
We also made a bet like that. We said Miami Heat would win
Oh, really?
versus the Celtics.
No, we
You guys-
didn't. No, we didn't.
We did.
We made no such bet. We
Celtics
made
were
no
favored.
such bet. We made no
We had
such
so
bet.
much
Celtics
faith
It
in
was
was
just you
favored.
guys.
Yeah.
They were favorites.
Yeah, but we
but
said
he
we said
can't-
we said Miami
Celtics
Heat.
also.
Both of us bet Miami Heat against your Celtics.
No. I want to see a record of that conversation.
Where's the
I wanna see
record
a
of our conversation?
Yeah.
Gone. You can't post that.
No. I didn't make any bet. I will make a Heat Lakers bet.
Are we there already?
Yeah, because
Okay.
Lakers are gonna win.
That is me and you. That is me and you in
Lakers are
2
gonna
weeks.
win.
No, then you got to bet how many games.
Bet
Now,
games.
that's hard.
I'll go 5 games.
No,
I'm gonna go 6.
though I did bet like last time I did a bet for the finals was also Lakers Celtics.
Yeah.
And I said Lakers in 7, and that's what exactly happened.
Who last year?
No. The 1 year that Kobe and Paul
Okay.
Gasol
Oh,
versus Garnett and those those Celtics.
Like 2 weeks later, it's either me and you or you and Ting.
Why?
If the Celtics win.
Well, see if the Nuggets
Celtics
then
are
I
gonna
don't
win.
Then I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
Let's say Lakers and Heat.
It's gonna be Lakers and Heat.
Most likely.
But who's gonna win? Who's more
Lakers,
likely to
obviously.
win? Why? I actually haven't watched the Heat play this whole season.
Who can you name 3 players on the Miami Heat this season?
Go.
What's that guy, Butler?
What's that guy?
What's that guy, Butler?
What's his first name?
Jimmy.
Right, that's
I'm
one
gonna
player.
say Gerald Butler. He's a very good actor. Jimmy Butler.
Anyone
Oh
else?
yeah, I said 3. 2 more.
Oh, that Duran Dragon.
Dragon?
That guy. He's very handsome.
The Dragon.
That is a nickname.
The Dragon,
Right?
His name is
What's
Dragon.
what's his name?
Goran Dragic.
Goran Dragic.
Tragic.
That's
Do you
2.
not- Is
Got it,
she?
2.
Does she know anything about? Dude,
Got up 2.
are you a basketball fan at all?
I'm a LeBron James.
You can't say you're young because we're talking about current season. We're not talking about.
I
Like,
haven't watched
I'm
the
not
Heat
asking
play.
about the '90s or.
Give me another name. That's all I know from the Heat.
That's all you know. Who do you know from the Celtics?
That guy who broke his, remember his foot fell out?
His foot fell out, yeah. What's his name?
I don't know. Also a white tall guy.
The white tall guy.
Yeah.
Do you see his latest mustache? He
He
looks
looks like Mario.
yeah, he looks like some like old school like dapper man.
What's his name,
from
sir?
England.
Gordon Hayward.
Yeah,
Hayward.
Hayward, yes.
Why do you only remember the white people?
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
Oh,
my
racist.
god.
I'm gonna get censored now.
Racist, yeah.
Racist.
Alright.
Jimmy Butler's not white.
Yes, yes.
No, he's not.
She's actually like, wait,
No, I was
let
gonna
me
say
think,
he's
let me
coloured,
think.
but that's the African thing we say.
It's South African thing.
Because we say coloured. If you're like half
But isn't it's
That's
racist
not
to say
rude.
that.
Like you ask any South African,
It has different
they
context.
call themselves
Different context.
coloured.
In America, that would be racist. if
Even
that was
on
happening.
like our ID or like when you have to tick what race you are.
Yeah,
there's
it
coloured.
says color.
So there's an option that says color.
There's a coloured Asian, no, coloured, white, Indian, black, and then other.
Other. So Asians are
We
other.
are other.
So what do you check? Other?
Yeah, you check
Okay.
other. What do you check in the U.S. ones?
They always have like Latino.
Latino,
yeah,
Hispanic. Dash.
Latino, Hispanic, yeah.
Ours is Asian Pacific Islander. We are
Pacific Islander, yeah.
Why?
Because they have to cover the islands, like Marshall Islands
Oh,
or Guam
okay.
or anything like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
So they have to cover the islands.
That's
Yeah.
if you're being put in a blue box.
So Jimmy
Yeah.
Butler is coloured.
He's colored.
Is he?
But
know.
interesting.
I think
We
it's
want to
black.
make sure that colored is South African dialect.
It's a South African thing, yeah.
Yeah, but like U.S. we can't say that. at all.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's similar like in Taiwan. In Taiwan they just say black, and even then it's kind of like
Yeah.
weird the way.
But
that
they're
works.
very scared to say the word like
Nowadays?
black.
No, they're afraid to say. Oh,
There's two black people.
they'll ask you like, can I say?
Can I say
Yeah.
black person?
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah,
they're
Yeah.
you know, should I say African American? But maybe they're not from America.
Yeah.
right?
Because then that that angers some people if you say
Why
that.
did they say African
If
American?
they say, "Oh, you're African American," but they're like Caribbean, or
Yeah.
they're actually African,
African.
and they're like, "Hey, no."
Yeah.
So you have to be careful about that. But that's a whole other mess, other topic. All right, so you only remember white players basically, and LeBron.
And LeBron.
How long have you been in love with LeBron James?
Yes.
Since his Heat season.
And is that when you started to actually watch basketball?
Yes, when he played against Dallas.
And lost.
There was 1 year, right?
Yeah, the first
Yes.
year they were in.
Yeah.
Who was leading Dallas?
That old white guy. Wait, I know it. Don't nervous me.
So you only remember the white
And
guys.
then what about can you name one other player on Dirk Nowitzki's team?
Fisher.
Fisher.
Who?
Fisher.
Derek Fisher?
Isn't he on that team?
No.
He's not?
No.
Then which team is he on?
Derek Fisher, he was on the Lakers.
A while ago, yeah.
Jason Kidd. There was a
Yes,
There was a kid. There was a
Right.
kid. There was a kid.
there was a guy with him.
Yeah.
Another white.
Another white guy.
I can't really remember the white guys.
Yeah.
All right, so how old are you when the Heat were?
I think I was in high school.
How old are you now?
18.
18 years young.
No, I was in high school, so it was like 17 when I first.
so you didn't
about
get,
the
you didn't
NBA.
get basketball. You didn't get into
I
basketball
had
until
no
like
idea
17.
what I had no idea what basketball was. I had no idea what NBA was.
So
Why?
what about the game attracted you to like?
Because she's
Start
tall.
liking-
Because
that's
when
why.
I-
She's very tall. How tall are you?
176.
176. Yeah,
Centimeters.
you're
How tall are you?
You're hella tall. 168. Maybe I'm down to 167 now. I think I'm shrinking.
Wait, she's 176. You're 160.
Yeah. You're hella tall. That's why we're sitting down and not standing up. Yeah. So you didn't get into basketball until you were 17, 18?
I had no idea what it was. And then
You played volleyball.
Yeah.
I played netball. Netball was a thing.
What's netball?
Yeah. What's
Netball is like basketball, but you can't move with the ball.
What?
no
So
dribbling.
you're just passing, yeah.
Oh, and there's no backboard, right?
It's not backward. So it's swoosh every goal.
It's just like
Kinda
a
weird-
It's just like a circle.
It's I might be wrong. It's like it's an Australia or New Zealand sport.
So you just like standing, passing the ball.
So it's a very fast
It's like
game.
water
The ball-
polo, but not
It's the
in the
poor
pool.
man's
No, it's like
basketball.
softball you can run with the ball. Yeah, so when I first played
It's
basketball,
basketball with no dribbling.
I've never
Yeah.
seen that.
you can Google it.
It's just a hoop with a ball and no dribbling.
It's a hoop with the ball. Okay.
Yes.
So you can dribble, and can you take steps when you dribble?
You can't dribble.
I mean, can you take
You can
steps when you
pass.
catch the ball?
No.
So you catch the ball, you have to just be in that position.
Yeah, so it's more just passing, running.
So once you have the ball,
You
you
have
just
to
have to
pass.
stay in that position.
Yeah.
Then what can the defender can he start slapping and try to steal the ball?
The thing is, it sounds so crazy saying it now, but your defender has to be 3 feet away from you.
But they have an actual World Cup.
You see Australia, it's real.
His strongest starting seven, Bassett in goal shooter.
Let's see what this looks like.
It's real. I used to play this.
What is this?
Look,
But I see them running.
no, not with the ball.
They can't dribble.
Yeah.
They can't dribble. But there you can see it looks like a basketball without the backboard.
What is this?
If you keep watching, you'll see what I
I see
mean.
an ad.
You'll see what I mean.
Alright, so this is.
Okay, so she's
Netball.
inbounding, whatever.
Is there 3-point shots and
You see, so they can't move, and you have to be 3 feet. That's the most awkward thing ever.
You have to be outside of this to shoot it.
Inside.
You have to be inside to shoot it. You can't shoot
You
from
see,
the
she's
outside.
not. Okay, now she's not moving.
Now she can't move.
Just play the ball. Not moving, and then 3 feet. And you have to be inside the circle to shoot. It sounds so stupid now that I say it.
This,
And I've
this
played
is,
it for like
this
10
is
years.
honestly the first time I've ever seen
Netball
this.
World Cup.
I've heard about it. I just
I've
never
never
seen
seen
it.
Look, not moving. And then shoot her. And then 3
Are you
feet.
allowed to dunk if you're inside?
No.
Because you can't,
Because you
get
can't
the,
move
you
with
can't
the
get the
ball.
running jump.
No, what if you're right under it?
You can't get the momentum.
Well, if you're tall enough, you can just do this. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can't move your feet.
So your feet have to be flat.
Your feet have to be flat, yes.
They're telling me to read the comments. I'm not even.
Nigel said
What did Nigel say?
We not on YouTube. Where the you?
Where
Nigel is probably drugged up right now.
What did he say?
What do you type?
He literally said, "We not on YouTube.
Oh god.
Where the YouTube link?
What does it mean?
He's on painkillers right now.
How gao How? I think he's trying to write Chinese.
How are you?
How are you?
Are you sure it's Nigel?
Yes, it's Nigel. It's from his Facebook. This is
Oh,
the
how
first time
gao.
I've ever seen this sport.
Yeah, can't she just jump up and dunk it?
But then she moved her.
Look at this. She's
How come
alone.
they're not allowed to play defense?
You can, but you have to be 3 feet away from the person.
How can you play defense 3 feet away from
You
you?
have to do that.
This is the ultimate
Is there such a
coronavirus.
thing as a foul?
You know what this is?
Yes.
This is
If you're too close
coronavirus.
or you touch it. Oh yeah, there's no contact.
Exactly. This is coronavirus
If
basketball.
there's contact, then what happens?
Then you have to stand next to her. You have to stand next to her. So say I touch you and you have the ball, right? So
Yeah.
they blow the whistle.
Yeah,
And then I stand next to you, I can't touch you, and then you
I can
start
do
the game.
whatever I
You
want.
start the game again. You carry on with the game.
This is coronavirus basketball. That's what it is.
Why don't she just gave the ball back to her?
So here you go. Because they're playing nice. They're
I
playing
don't
fair.
know. I need to watch properly to understand.
It looks like the easiest game.
And you have to start in the circle.
Like I know it's good. I know
like
it's
so
hard.
nostalgic. Oh my god.
I know it's probably harder than it looks. It just looks really simple.
No, it's simple. It's quite simple.
So this is
Because you know why? You see, each person has like a sign, like a position.
yeah.
So if you're a center, for example, you can run anywhere. But like this Chicky, she can only stay in the circle. Like, each person
Oh, so certain
has a
positions can only
certain
stay.
yes.
So she's grounded basically.
Yeah.
So what does she do on offense?
So this girl can't go
Oh, she's
past.
G-Key, the goalkeeper. Ah.
And this goal attack.
Dunk.
And you see,
Dunk.
they're not going inside.
She
So
gets
they
a
can't.
free shot basically. And she
Yeah,
missed.
yeah.
Boo.
3 feet.
This is so.
It looks
funny.
like it's so weird because just like
She's just
She's
standing
right there. You could easily like block it, or at least.
Well, we learned something new today. At least I learned
Netball,
something new
yes.
today.
So who's the Michael Jordan of netball?
I don't think there is. That girl just now.
What countries are good at netball? You said Australia,
And New Zealand, I think.
New Zealand.
Yeah. And then we played it in school a lot.
So wait, who got you interested in the NBA?
My basketball friends. Because when I was 17, I made friends. Made new friends.
I made friends.
And
I
then
had friends.
they played basketball, and then like during practice, they would talk about all these NBA teams.
Mm.
I was like,
And
oh,
then you
that's
just weren't in the
real.
loop. You were just kind of like,
Yeah.
what's going on? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then suddenly, they were talking about the Miami Heat. Like,
Yeah.
what about LeBron James's team?
No,
Or was it just because that was the biggest team or the biggest story that year?
that's how it was just the biggest story. It wasn't like there wasn't like a LeBron name brand thing yet.
Mm.
I don't think so. It was
Well, at
just
least
Heat.
not in South Africa.
Oh yeah, true. Not for us.
LeBron James has been in Nike and all that for the longest time.
Because basketball is really not popular. Oh,
It's not.
it's not.
Really?
Yeah.
What
Let-
sports are
let-
popular in South Africa?
Netball.
Because they watch
Rugby.
NBA. Who needs that? We got netball,
Rugby and cricket.
rugby, and cricket.
Yeah.
Okay. One of our students was telling me she went to a cricket match with her husband.
Like 5
She
days.
said it was like 7 hours just sitting
And like
there.
5 days.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that
it's
carries on.
continuous. Yeah. So
I never
okay.
watched that. Yeah.
You never watched that.
No.
Okay, so you got into basketball at 17.
Around
And
17. Yeah.
so I mean that's the height. That was LeBron era. It's pretty much LeBron era right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that was like, yeah, because
That
that
was
means
Shaq.
barely
That was Heat and
released.
Shaq, right?
No,
I don't think I knew Shaq.
No.
Shaq was gone
She was
already.
gone by then.
he retired by then, and that was like kind of like
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Kobe Bryant
Yeah.
season.
Mm.
Actually, no, that was the end because that was like after the Celtics Lakers series.
Yeah.
Mm.
And it was like Miami versus Dallas, then
Mm.
Miami versus another,
Yeah.
right. Then Golden State.
Ting knows a lot about
Yeah.
basketball. It
Yeah.
seems that's the only
See,
thing.
the difference is she started at 17. I started at like 11 or 10.
At 11?
In probably like the late 80s, early
Yeah.
90s when I started
Yeah.
watching basketball.
Yeah.
And it's Jordan. Michael Jordan was the name. At
Mm.
that time.
That was the best time, to be
Jordan's Bulls 90, 91, 92.
For me, it was just because living in Boston, like, I have to know sports. Boston is such a sports community.
So that's the same. I think because we're like the reason why I think it's okay that non-Americans are bandwagon jumpers.
Yeah.
Is because they didn't grow up in the city or
Yeah.
where you know.
So
what I mean?
you're not like patriotic.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're only fans of like what you see on TV.
Yeah.
And like for example in Taiwan, like you know, teams the most popular in Taiwan.
Isn't baseball?
No, besides baseball, but
Oh.
like it was the Houston Rockets, right? For the
Yeah.
because they just
Hard.
had nothing but Yao Ming and
Yeah.
Tracy McGrady. teams.
Yeah.
So like people know that those
Mhm.
teams very
Yeah.
well, right? And then later the Lakers and Kobe and all
Mhm.
that stuff. So
And Jeremy.
that's why there are so many Lakers and then Houston Rockets fans and then Golden State Warriors fans because they know what the popular teams are playing on TV.
What we're talking about is bandwagon jumpers. What this means is you follow what's trendy, what's popular.
or whoever's winning. Yeah.
Who's
You only choose the winners. So you're like,
Yeah.
oh, I've always loved the
Like
Golden State
right, like
Warriors.
all the Golden State
Now
Warriors.
this year, oh, I don't like the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, because they're not winning.
Yeah. So that's what we call bandwagon.
Not even in the
jumping.
bubble. Shit.
Yeah. So I mean that which is what happens. But you're right. It seems to be because that's just what plays. But that's the one thing that makes me like unhappy about sports in areas that like, for example, in Bolivia where we're from, like we're so territorial that I don't know if it's a good thing or bad thing. Like for example, like in my hometown in Bolivia, we have our own beer, and we only drink our beer. I'm not going to drink the beer from your city or your city because my beer is the best because it's from my hometown.
Right.
Like, so they're that hardcore about their hometown.
Boston's similar.
And Boston's similar. Like, you're anywhere near Boston, you're from Boston. Even if you're not in Boston, you're outside of Boston, you always say you're from Boston. But then, like, you have to follow sports because what happens is if you don't follow sports, you're out of the loop. Because the next, like, let's say there's a Red Sox game, right? And I don't like baseball. But I know everything about the Red Sox because the very next day when I go to school or the very next day when I go to work, that's all everyone's talking about.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to be.
And there's only a few cities in the U.S. like that. Like New York would be one, but that's also divided because New York usually has like 2 teams on the same sport. Boston's one. Denver. I grew up in Denver. Denver's one because it's one of the few cities that have 4, all 5 of the major sports. There's a basketball team. There's an NFL football team.
Yeah.
There's a baseball team. There's a hockey team.
Yeah.
And there's a soccer team.
You said hockey team?
Yeah. Boston Bruins.
Yeah.
Avalanche.
The Colorado Avalanche.
Yeah, we won the Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
That's a
And
cool
then,
name.
and then
Avalanche is cool.
Yeah, it sounds awesome.
Yeah, and then also, in soccer, whatever. So you have one team of every major professional sports. Only a few cities have that.
So that's why you're so he's so gung ho about Denver sports.
Yeah.
He's just
That's kind of nice.
like he's wearing the hat there. Yeah.
Pittsburgh,
What about
Huh?
Pittsburgh?
Pittsburgh? You're a Pittsburgh guy?
Penguin, and
Penguins.
Steelers.
Steelers.
Yeah,
Oh,
Steelers.
that's a
Because
happy team.
I had a student that was going to Pittsburgh on a business trip.
Yeah.
And I looked at the calendar and I said, "Oh, you're gonna arrive there on a Saturday. That Sunday there's a Steelers game in town, and then Monday is our first meeting." And I just told her, watch the news and find out what happened in the Steelers game. Guarantee Monday people will be talking about it.
Yeah.
And I told her a little bit the rules of American football.
Yeah.
And then when she came back, she was like, "Yep,
Right,
everything
right.
was yellow and black on Monday."
Yeah.
And then before the meeting, everyone was talking about, "Oh, did you see the game yesterday?" They were all talking about it.
Now, isn't it also divided there too? Because they have the Pittsburgh, I don't think they root for the 76ers.
Yeah.
That's Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And Philadelphia are the Eagles.
Because that's
those are
its
the
own-
Eagles
yeah,
and those
yeah.
are the Flyers.
Eagles
right?
fans, yeah.
And then the Phillies, right?
Yeah.
So they even within that one state, they have
So,
the 2 teams.
I'm wondering, why don't they repeat this in other places? Why don't they have in Taiwan? Why don't they have a Taipei team and Taipei people cheer for the Taipei team? It isn't
I think
that
it's just
at all.
because there's no money in the sports, so you can't have that many
Town's
teams.
so small.
I think that's an excuse.
Well, you can have teams in different things. It's just that one, you wouldn't have enough players.
Yeah.
Good players.
Good players.
That would make the game entertaining.
Yeah.
And also, it's there's no money in it, so
No
who would
money.
be watching?
Well, there was money in it, but that was the problem right there, right? All the gambling that happened,
Yeah.
which it's funny because that's what we're doing now. We're technically gambling and betting.
Yeah, but we're
on
not
sports.
playing the games. You know?
Oh,
we don't have.
okay.
We can't influence the games.
Yeah.
But see, that's one thing though about sports is once you get into it, and one of the reasons why people gamble in sports and play fantasy sports and do all this stuff is because you can gamble, and that makes it a little bit more exciting when you have money on the line, or when you have your
Yeah, if you're not for us, for example, put your nipples on. For us, we at least we have some skin in the game because
literally your skin
Yeah,
will be.
because our teams or our favorite players are in the thing. But if it wasn't, if there's no Lakers or no Nuggets, there's some other teams.
Yeah.
But if we did a bet,
Yeah.
it'd
It
make the
wouldn't be
games
as
more.
exciting. No, it wouldn't
It'd be more.
exciting.
It'd be somewhat exciting just because the bet's on.
Yeah.
But you're not that emotionally into it.
Okay.
Attached emotionally.
Yeah.
So let's put.
I don't get nervous when I watch basketball games unless this.
your
I'm nervous
team.
now
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's the farthest my team has ever been.
Yeah,
So how about we make another side bet for the next game? Just the next game, not the series.
A prop bet.
A prop bet.
You mean who wins?
The next game.
But I have a feeling they're gonna win. Just
So you bet on my team?
Yeah, so bet on his team.
Then I'll bet on the Lakers then.
that's so unfair.
Because that means I'm going to at least win something. And then I might lose. I'll lose the overall bet, but I'll lose.
Wait, it's Sunday, right? The game.
The game is Sunday.
Sunday morning. Yeah. I have schedule in my head.
What? Sunday morning.
Sunday
is
morning
that
at
game.
9. Yes.
So you think the Nuggets will win?
No, I'm still gonna stick to the Lakers.
You gonna stick to the
I'm gonna be
Lakers?
faithful. Yes.
I see that was a test. You passed.
Yeah. She.
If she
Even
chose the
though-
Nuggets, we would have just
Even
we
though
would have made
today
fun
it
of her
felt
more.
like us sliding the other way, tilting the other way.
So what's a safe, easy, but fun bet that we can do?
You either do it by points or over unders.
Yeah.
You know
What's over unders?
Over under. Explain over under.
over unders
You
it's like a
like-
bet.
Over under.
Explain.
No, I know what it is, but I think
It's like a betting line. So when you go to professional betting websites, they're because enough people make bets, right?
Uh-huh.
So then the odds, the statistics, they start coming in,
Yeah.
and then the odds are we know who's favored
Yeah.
and by how many points,
Yeah.
Mhm.
right? And so we know they're going to score this many points, or they're going to win by this many points. So if you take the over, it means you're betting that they're going to win by this many points or above.
So if the game is
So like to say,
101 to 100,
Yeah.
the total would be 201.
Yeah.
The total they won by 1 point.
Yes.
So the over under is they will win by 1 point
Or more.
or less.
Yeah, so let's say like they find we check the websites and they say Lakers were favored to win by like 6 points today.
Yeah.
So no matter what, Lakers will win, but there's the betting line, it's like 6 points.
Yeah.
So then if I take the over, then they have to win by 7 or more.
Okay.
Then I win.
So I choose.
So if I chose over, but the Lakers still won, but only won by 2, I still lose the bet.
So the over under is 215.5.
Under is under 6 points.
The over under right now is
Or if Denver
215.5.
wins, yeah.
So combine
The 2 points
their
added
points. There will be over
Oh, that's right. Also over points,
215.5 or under 200.5.
Yeah, so you take it also the other way you can play it is like
Combined
combined points.
Combined points. Right now, the
Thinking which one's
Nuggets.
easier?
They say the Nuggets will win by 6 points.
For
Next
for
game?
Sundays?
The next game, yeah. The Nuggets are plus
What
6.
website is this?
Lakers.
No, these things change
This is
every
Vegas.
day. Yeah,
Yes.
they change every day because
Yeah.
it depends on the number of bets coming in.
Yeah.
So should we do combined or should we do difference?
We'll just do combined.
Combined.
Wait, what
215.
is it? 6 points?
Yeah, 6 points.
Oh, like
Let's
it's
do
by
difference.
6.
Difference seems
Nuggets
easier.
by
It's
6.
combined. I have to add.
I have to do math.
I have to add the 2.
I have to do math if I do this.
So if we say 6, well, 6 that's a tricky one.
Because today was
Because it depends on whether or not
today
you
was
think
how
it's.
much?
Mm-hmm.
Today's difference.
What was the score today?
115 to 108. 115 to 108. What's that?
I don't remember. I didn't care after.
That was the difference.
He got
115
angry.
to
No, 114 to 108. 6 points. 6 points.
Today was
6
6
points.
Today was 6
Oh.
points.
And choose game 3.
I don't
Same
know.
They're saying, oh, you mean the previous game?
Yeah.
I don't know.
We should actually check that, and then I can do my math.
Do my maths. But let's just say who's gonna win. You say Lakers will close out
So
the
see,
series.
the thing
and
is,
win.
like, if you say Lakers will win, then you're choosing the under, because it means like Denver. You're basically betting that one is that Denver doesn't make the plus 6. Right?
Yeah.
So if the Lakers win, they don't make the plus 6. So
Yeah.
that's you're betting the under then.
Okay. I don't get it though.
You don't get it.
It just means
Because
if I pick over, then the only way I win,
Even
is
if
if Denver wins by more than 6 points.
over.
If Denver wins by less than 6 points, you
you
win.
still win.
Even if Denver wins, you still win. With that.
She just wants a winner and loser. Let's just make it easy.
You
Winner
understand?
loser.
So if you take the under,
Yeah.
basically if you choose Lakers, you're taking the under.
Yeah.
Because the under means
Under means the difference
you
between
win,
the two
yes.
is below 6.
like that gap of the final score
Yeah.
is that Denver wins by 6, right? So you're saying under, so under that.
Mm-hmm.
So if Denver wins by 5, you win.
Mhm.
If Denver wins by 1, you win. If Denver wins by 7, you lose.
I do.
Right? But if Lakers win, you win too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that means
Either way.
yeah.
So my chances are higher
Yeah. That's yeah.
if I choose below.
Yeah, but we
Under.
the
No,
line- I
let's
don't
just
know if
make
the line
let's
is
just make
six.
it win. Lakers either close out the series, means they'll win and they'll go to the finals.
Right. Or
And-
Denver plays one more game. Okay.
Yeah, or
Yes.
Denver.
I'll
plays
do
one
that.
more
Bet.
game.
That's easy too.
You do that, bet?
Well, then we're just supporting our own team.
Yeah, supporting your own team.
Yeah. All right. Then I'll take Denver next time. You're
I say
saying Lakers. win.
macho taco for the office.
Okay. Do you do that?
Okay, we'll do that. That's a side bet.
That's easy.
That's a
Macho,
side bet.
macho taco for the office.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll have a burrito party.
Burrito party. Burrito party. Macho taco is our favorite restaurant.
Now see here.
Right?
You hear how he's like.
He's just doing us to get free burrito.
I'm just getting, no matter who
Whoever
wins,
wins.
I'm getting free
He
burritos.
gets free burrito.
And he's not making a single bet himself.
He's not doing a thing.
I'll make a bet. Celtics will lose the next game.
Well, we know that already.
See?
So if I say Miami wins,
That's
That's
exactly
the
what I
same
said. Celtics will lose
oh, you're
equals
saying,
Miami will win.
so if I say Celtics win,
Yeah. I'll make a bet with you.
okay. All right. I'll put money on your Celtics.
Then we
I'll say
get ice
Celtics
cream.
win.
Then we
You
get,
say Celtics
I'll say
win.
Celtics.
then we get
What-
desserts.
what are we betting?
Desserts after
Well,
burrito.
yeah, we'll do desserts.
Like real ice cream. Like a nice ice cream.
Real ice cream.
Haagen-Dazs.
Haagen-Dazs ice cream.
Ben and Jerry's.
What's that?
No, that's hard to define.
I think Jason's. I'll go to Fuyen if I have to.
Okay.
To buy it at Ben and
I
Jerry's.
get free ice cream either way.
free ice cream and burritos
Yeah.
next Monday. Oh, it has to be Monday.
Yeah.
You here Monday?
I have basketball. I play.
You sure basketball, not netball?
Well, apparently I played netball before. That was really, really nostalgic. Actually.
Playing netball?
Did she? Do you play basketball like you play netball?
In the beginning, I did.
Probably.
I shoot like this, like how
Yeah,
netball
the shooting is
and I
different.
can't dribble for
Yeah.
Okay, I just
'Cause you
kick the
never
ball and I
developed
stand there.
that.
Yeah,
You never developed so you dribble like this?
I just didn't dribble for like 3 years.
Oh.
They're like, yeah, you're tall. Just shoot. You're tall
Just
enough.
shoot.
So I learned to lay up after like 2-3.
Okay.
At the
And
layup.
I'll get to put you on the spot. Why are you not joining us for the marathon?
Because I don't like.
So we're
running.
doing a marathon.
I don't like running too. I hate
Yeah,
it.
nobody likes
I'll come for
running.
the dinner afterwards. And plus, it's in Danshui.
So
That's far.
it's not far.
It's far.
I live in Beito. It's near.
It's not far if you take the MRT.
Yeah, you just take the MRT all the way up north.
No, her answer is she doesn't like running.
Because I get bored.
You're running with all of us. Literally, me, him,
I'll
Max,
run.
Sally.
I'll be excited for like 10 minutes and be like, okay.
It
Are we
is
still,
boring.
Are we still running?
It's super boring.
Everything you said, I'm saying too. I'm still doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's good for you.
What?
Like, new challenge. Let's go.
You're not gonna run with us?
I'll come to dinner for sure. I'm excited for that.
She's excited to eat.
Yeah.
I don't think she can do it though.
What?
Running.
How many Ks?
13K.
How far is in like
13K. You basically
here
have
to
to.
where?
You have
It's
to
like- it's
run
like
and
a-
walk
it's
for
like
about
a-
2 hours.
Over, yeah, it's close to 2 hours.
My limit is like 40 minutes.
What?
13K.
13K.
But my
That's
limit
not
is
long. That's not a
40
long
minutes,
time.
Yeah,
right?
because that's not even half.
Because
of
like a
it.
basketball game. It's like
I can finish in around an hour.
13K. You can
13K in an hour.
No, but
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
don't bring
No,
him.
that's
He's
fast.
fit as hell. He's very fit.
That's fast.
Ah,
It
see,
seems
that's
fast.
why. Ooh. She high fived very quickly for that one.
He's super fit.
He's super fit. Ding.
Oh my god.
Cheers, cheers to fit.
Cheers to her boyfriend being fit.
Behind the camera, we
Oh,
have
no.
Morris. Say hi, Morris. Do a little wave there. Hi. He's behind the camera today. He came for support.
Yeah.
He's actually the one who purchased this nice bottle, which we didn't even talk about. Glenfiddich.
Glenfiddich.
I don't know who opened it, but
Nigel.
I
Nigel.
assume
Nigel.
it starts with N, ends in Igel.
N-I-G-E-O.
Yes. Someone broke this.
Sorry, I think I broke it.
You broke it.
Just do this.
Yeah.
You see his back?
It's back. It's back.
That was perfect timing.
Oh, too late.
Yeah.
Alright.
What a late.
All right. So we got the bets. We got Macho Taco Monday
Mm.
and ice cream.
Yeah.
So best case scenario is I get Macho. Oh, I'm on a diet right now.
I'll
Anyways,
get your
doesn't
matcha.
matter. Best case scenario, you buy ice cream. Worst case scenario is you,
You
buy ice
you
cream
get matcha.
and Macho
Yeah,
Taco
that's the
for
worst
everyone.
case.
That's the
Worst case scenario.
Worst case for me is just matcha tacos. And worst case for you is ice cream.
Yeah, but that's fine.
See,
I
I'm
love
doing
ice cream.
both.
I
I'm
know.
taking on all comers because
You're
I have
taking
faith
everybody.
in my team. As you should.
He is delusional.
As you should.
That's the problem with like.
No, but
with-
even like I'll
with
be
hom-
honest.
we
I
call
just-
these homers.
Homers, yeah.
Homers are people who support their home team
Yeah.
passionately, no matter what.
Yeah, even if it doesn't make any rational sense.
Doesn't make any sense.
But it kind of makes sense this year. Like Mario, is that his name? Murai?
Yeah, Mario.
No, the guy who made 30 odd points today from your team.
Murray?
Murray.
Murray.
Like, he played very well today. He
Yeah.
was kind of scary.
He
Like,
had, he had that
actually scared
awesome.
Of, I'm actually
underhand.
scared of him.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
He messed up a lot on threes though. He was
Yeah.
too trigger happy.
Yeah, but you know.
But
like
he makes
that's-
these crazy shots.
Yeah, it's weird because he had these
Yeah.
wide open ones he don't take that he
Yeah.
doesn't take.
And the ones when
And
he's like
he takes a
this.
harder shot, and then
And he
when
makes
those
it.
goes in,
Yeah,
He was driving. He was like,
Yeah.
I want this.
exactly.
He was not
I was a
afraid
bit
of
nervous.
anybody.
I was like,
He wasn't
"Man,
getting the calls
This guy
so
can
Yeah.
play.
but that's the thing.
I like his shoes. They're
I
green.
wasn't okay. Oh, the
Yeah.
salty color.
Well, no, they're the fluorescent green. I just bought a Batman fluorescent green suit.
Halloween.
No, for myself, for working out.
Okay.
Yeah, I bought like the whole like the compression
Tights.
pants and the shirt and the
Yeah.
shorts. It's all bright green.
Then would that make you like look like the Riddler?
How's that
Um,
Or
Batman?
really Batman? Yeah,
How
how's
is
that
that
Batman?
Batman?
Because
Batman-
there's a Batman logo on it.
Batman doesn't wear fluorescent green.
Because it's cool.
Okay. No, that's all that matters.
And I bought the Riddler.
Jeez.
Yeah. Oh, you're definitely coming to my fight in December, right?
When is that?
December. It's in December 5th, I think.
Are you fighting someone for real?
I'm fighting
saw
someone
that.
for real.
Like
Is that
it's an
what you're
organized,
training for?
organized kind of like MMA fight,
Yeah,
but not.
BJJ.
It's missing
Yeah.
one of the M's.
One of the M's.
MA.
So I've been training Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for the past 3 months,
Oh.
and
Why?
well, for my thing is
Self-defense.
Then just
Why?
sort of get fit,
Just-
I think.
no, just fun. It was like my main thing is I had a weight goal that I wanted to reach, so I did that for 3 months, and then I hit it. And then my coach has been kind of like, "Hey, we got to do this. We got to do this." I'm like, "Yeah, all right, why not? I don't care." I was like, "That's my next goal. My next goal is get a fight."
That's the year with UFC.
So,
That was
so
another-
when we were at the
another
UFC gym, your goal was to get in a real MMA fight, like
Yeah.
like an amateur fight.
But those were more like it was too casual. It wasn't like
No, I mean,
intense.
at that time, your goal at
Yeah.
that time was to get into real, like, which would include Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu,
Yeah, yeah,
along
yeah.
with kickboxing.
yeah.
Boxing, kickboxing. Now, your fight will not have.
My fight is
Boxing
no
kickboxing.
striking, so it's submission only.
Yeah, because the first thing he says, "I'm gonna get a real fight." I go, like MMA fight. He goes,
Nah.
he goes, no.
No.
That's like because
Submission
you've been training all in the jiu-jitsu stuff, and
Yeah.
not at all with boxing and kickboxing.
Well, you have to be at a certain level to do the striking, because otherwise you're just gonna get your ass kicked.
Yeah, but I'm saying like because you're not really focused on that.
Yeah.
Then now I started getting concerned.
You're gonna get punched in the
Yeah,
face.
because like that's brain damage, you know. Like if you
Yeah.
get kicked in the
That's
head,
fine.
or
That's okay.
and stuff like that,
That's
right?
fine.
It's
That
just bare
happens.
hand.
if you get a concussion, all that kind of stuff.
That happens.
I
Depends who
think-
you
I still get hit. Like I got hit in the nose by someone.
That guy.
A girl.
Oh, the girl.
She's like, because she goes elbows in when we're sparring, when we're rolling.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
but that's rolling. That's like you're wrestling. That's within.
Yeah.
There's like confines of that sport.
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah.
There's rules with that sport
Yeah.
because you can't like grab someone's like crotch or something, right?
Yeah.
No.
Like in a real fight, I'd grab
Yeah.
someone's crotch.
Why would you grab someone's crotch?
'Cause you wanna win the fight.
It's their weak
You
spot.
can't do that.
I'm saying in a real fight.
In a real fight,
In
you
a
can't
street
do that.
fight.
Why?
Because if you do that, that opens the door for them doing it to you.
Yeah, but I did it first.
No, but
What is this?
You grab the crotch. You take full advantage.
no, because
I don't know why in real street fights people don't just like kick each other in the balls as the first move. Because everybody's like first move is they're like this,
Yeah.
heads up. I would just like this and just
And
like
just kick.
I would go low kicks the whole time.
there are rules of combat. And one of the things you can't do is poke the eyes and grab the balls.
And this?
Yeah.
If you do that, you open yourself up for them to do it to you,
Uh-huh.
and there you're in trouble. Because like if we get into a fight and you kick me in the balls,
I'll kick
the
you back.
adrenaline will be enough for me to be okay now.
Not if you get kicked in the balls multiple times. You're not going to get up from that.
You won't be able to. You won't
If
be
I
able
get you
to.
once on the first surprise because you weren't expecting it,
That's a sucker punch.
then I'd sucker punch people. I don't know why people don't sucker punch in fights.
You won't be able to
Wait
sucker
till
punch.
Ting gets in his first fight.
I don't want to get like I've never been in a real fight.
Wait, this is from a guy who's never been in a real
That's
fight.
why I said
You know
wait till
why?
he
Because
gets
I'm
his
smart
first-
enough to diffuse situations.
Tell you what, I give you 4 minutes to punch him in the balls. See if you can.
But now he's prepared.
No.
See, we're talking about it.
No.
I'm talking about a real fight where the guy's like, "Come on,"
Alright,
and then you're.
You have from now until Monday night to punch him in the balls.
Oh, that's-
I want to see if you can get him. You can't. It's
Easily.
not as easy.
Easily.
It's not as easy as you
Easily,
think.
I
it
get
is.
her to do it.
All right.
You just
Can
like
do it?
like with your friends,
Can
you
you
do
slap
that.
him
You
in
do
the
that thing where
balls?
you do that little slap.
No, I'm never slapping my friend's balls.
No, the thing is like when you're in an elevator before the door
What
closes.
are we
you go,
talking about?
When have you ever done this?
No, I've been done to me. Before, so.
Who is Nigel?
Jesus.
Max, are you
Nigel,
slapping him in the
Max.
balls in the elevator when we don't? Is this a game you guys play?
Yeah, you never played like in junior high school and in senior high school amongst like boys. You're like, you did do the thing where you go like.
You take turns to hit each other.
Yeah, nut punch.
Yeah.
Nut punch.
And see who can
And you go
the
nut
last one
punch, like
stands.
random nut punches, and then so you have to be.
We
like,
did
on
something
top.
called redneck.
Like this.
You just slap people in the back of the neck and just say redneck and just slap them in the back of the
grab
neck.
the legs and hit the pole.
Oh, you grab the legs. And
You
then
grab the legs?
Yeah.
How do you grab?
How do you grab their legs?
Grab
You
the
just get-
friend's legs and hit the pole.
You get two guys to grab their legs and then. Or
You
four.
pick them up
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
in between the pole.
Yeah.
No, we do like not like punch. You just do like little like backhand slap.
Backhand
just
slap.
Like you go, "Pow." You know, and they're like they get down. You know, it's
Yeah,
like
that's
that's
called aruba.
Do I have, mommy? Do I have permission to slap him in the balls? Do I have permission to do that?
Did you hear that?
Huh? What? He's already done the work.
He said, not yet.
Not yet?
Mission
When?
complete.
When can I?
We need more than one.
On his birthday. On his birthday, can I? She's protecting your balls.
You never seen that? There's like I forgot what movie it
No,
was.
there's
They
so
kept
many
doing that.
movies.
Yeah,
There's
they
so many
kept
movies.
doing that.
Like
each
Hanover,
other.
I'm sure they do that. And like,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, it's just the thing where like it's like kind of random. All of a sudden, just like
It's a guy thing.
It's,
Like,
yeah.
I
It's a
don't know.
stupid guy thing.
It's a Colorado thing, probably.
But what I'm saying is, if you were in a real fight with someone who's like very aggressive,
You won't
against
be
you,
able to get it.
I'm sure they'll flinch.
First is unless you're well trained to like really fight. If you're not like me, who's not well trained in
Nobody's standing like this in a fight, like waiting.
No, but as soon as they punch, because
They
people
go
go for
down.
headshots, right?
Yeah.
People go headshots.
Yeah.
I would not be going for headshots.
Bullshot.
Yeah, I mean ball shots. So when they're trying to punch me in the head, I do this and just like protect
That
my
looks
head. It's
so
just like.
retarded. Oh my word. What is Nigel saying?
Nigel says nobody's touching that man's balls. Oh, Nigel.
Cheers, Nigel.
For you. He says we're doing it wrong.
What?
He's yelling at
I
us
saw.
for
I know.
doing the
Yeah,
thing.
we gotta
Alright.
do it right.
I want to go home. I'm tired. Today, what's the day today?
This Friday?
Friday night.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is the work day. Okay, cheers.
Not for me. I got the day off.
Happy weekend.
This is
Happy weekend.
Nigel.
Oh, Nigel. Nigel, get well soon.
Mm-hmm.
He's saying he didn't open it, but I don't believe him.
He doesn't open it.
He did.
He opened it.
Oh, he said
God.
he didn't?
He's saying he
God.
didn't. He forgot. He forgot. He drank too much that he forgot. Okay.
So why are sports important?
So why are sports important? Final answer.
I think for me, sports is important. As Sana said,
Now she's trying to sound like a teacher.
Yeah.
Sports are important. Oh,
because
that's
you have
actually.
some
Before you
Yeah.
get to your answer, that's actually one complaint that I had from people who watch this show.
we're
they
too
said-
proper.
No, they said we speak too fast. They said we're speaking too fast because they're used to subtitles, and I know I hate subtitles,
I hate
and I'm sorry there's no subtitles. But the whole purpose of this show actually is
Happy
to
hour.
listen to happy hour, to listen to actual conversation that you'd have with people in this social settings, which is what we're doing. Your guys are kind of like eavesdropping, just listening in on casual talk.
I actually would agree with the people who are listening.
What do you
Since
agree with?
that why they need subtitles is because if they don't have it, they wouldn't tune in long enough. It's like you listening to Chinese for an hour. Like you wouldn't be able to do it unless they had subtitles.
Isn't that the goal?
Yeah, of course that's the goal. But
That's
I think
the goal.
you don't have the patience to sit there for an hour listening to Chinese you don't understand.
There's a
If you
difference.
don't understand after like 5 minutes,
But
you would tune out.
There's a big difference between that. The biggest difference is one, depending on your level.
Yeah.
Most of our students are at a level that they can understand us. If you're at an intermediate or advanced level, which a lot of our students are, they should be able to understand us.
Oh, sure.
And the other reason is subtitles just create bad habits. They just, people get to the point that they
You just
get
read.
used, you're
No,
reading.
I actually don't. I disagree with that one too.
Because you've gotten used to subtitles.
No,
now.
no, I think
you even listen
subtitles.
to English subtitles.
I think one subtitles helps with spelling and reading
Yeah.
overall.
Yeah, when you're level
No,
4, level
Look how
5.
good American spelling is. Like they're terrible at spelling. They're like English is their natural language, right? They're terrible at spelling.
Completely different.
Whereas
Completely
in
different.
Chinese, like people here in Taiwan, they're better at writing the Chinese words.
Yeah.
There's a
Because
difference.
they're seeing it all the time.
No. Because when it comes to these characters, it's either black or white. You know
No,
or
no,
you
no,
don't
there
know.
isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not memorizing only.
No,
It's not
no.
like memorizing only. It's not
Because-
ABCD putting things together.
But here's the
But
thing.
there are patterns in Chinese after you
Are you
pick
looking
it up
for
for a
the
while.
Chinese?
You could pick up the patterns, right? But pass me that book, that art book. I'm not even going to say the name. Next to the film.
Oh, Banksy?
Yeah. But
No?
why'd you say it? I said don't say it. Give me this book.
I'm looking at the
Alright.
other one.
Even if you've never read this, even if you don't know this word, someone who's a level in a lower level speaker that has learned the alphabet can read this.
Sure.
Pass me that Chinese book. Any Chinese book.
The yellow
Anything with
one.
Chinese on it.
Or the dictionary.
You know or don't know. The end. That's it. It's black or white. So even if
No, like you don't know how to read it and you don't know the meaning. Sure. This one, you know how to read it. You don't know the meaning.
that's the first step. The first step is being able to read it, being able to pronounce it. So when I have Chinese subtitles, you can give me, I watch many movies with Chinese subtitles. I can't read them.
Yeah, but you're not a level 1 learning because you didn't learn writing or reading at all.
It doesn't matter.
You learn speaking.
But it doesn't. But
like you could listen to a Chinese movie now.
But that is
you're able to pay attention to.
But what you're saying is exactly my point. My point is it's two different schools.
Yeah.
One school is speaking and listening.
Yeah.
The other school is reading and writing.
Yeah.
Sure. I only went to one school. English, it's just one school.
Yeah, you're saying
speaking, listening, reading, writing is one.
You're saying it's a crutch to have it.
It's a crutch because you get
I'm
used
saying
to.
it's necessary for those beginner type of students.
Our students aren't.
Who are the ones who are saying it's too fast?
So Sally, is Sally a beginner?
Hi, Sally.
Hi, Sally.
You are a beginner, Sally. You are an A1, A2
Oh, shame.
English speaker.
See, she has to get used to listening without subtitles because once you're in US, once you're in Europe, once you're in France, once you're in Australia, there are no subtitles.
There's no subtitles.
So the fact that you watch TV and HBO and whatever, and there's always subtitles playing, it's a crutch. It's a weakness. Yeah. And I want people to get away from that weakness.
But I also want people to listen.
Yeah.
And I don't want them to tune out after like 2 minutes. You're like, oh, I don't understand. Out. I'd rather them listen and get into it.
That's the goal. And then you watch CNN, there's no subtitles. You watch BBC, there's no subtitles.
People tune out to that too.
That's their own insecurity.
But the goal of the show is also to get people to learn.
I'm never going to give you guys subtitles. That's it. It's just too much work.
It is too much work. I'm not saying it's not work or not. You know, I'm just saying it's helpful.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's helpful.
But how do you even do that with live? You can't do subtitles
You can do transcriptions, but it might be wrong here and there. I mean, they have the tech to do it. But either way, I don't want you guys to get I don't want you guys to get used to a crutch. I don't want you guys to be weak. Because now I'm training you to be weak. I'm training you to rely on something that you shouldn't rely on. Anyways, sorry, I don't want to say her name.
English teachers debate.
Now let's speak like English teachers.
No, all right. Going back to the original question.
What was the question?
Why is sports important?
Why is sports important?
It just brings people together.
Speak like an English teacher so we won't get any complaint. I'll read the subtitles here.
Sports really brings people together. And I forgot how to speak.
Working.
I have an example. I went to the Rugby World Cup finals.
Mm-hmm.
Was it this year? I forgot. I went to a bar.
So you didn't go.
I went to a bar to watch the game.
But you didn't
and there
invite
was
us.
a bunch of it was me and Fuyen, sorry, it was a girls' night. It was a bunch of Japanese dudes, and then we just had something in common where we were all supporting the same team.
Yeah.
And then not even knowing his name, we actually had like a nice fun night.
It connects people.
It does.
I will say some of my best memories growing up has revolved around sports.
Definitely.
Either going to sport games or playing them.
Playing in tournaments.
Yeah. So I think sports
There's a lot to learn with sports. Like in terms of just competition, teamwork.
Yeah, teamwork, my God.
Definitely teamwork. Right? And even like communication, even like when you have to like when you have a bad player on your soccer team and you have to talk, how do you tell them you're a bad player? Hey, maybe don't try that so much.
Yeah.
No, and then competition.
Competition?
Yeah.
Like I think some people, like where people, I remember playing basketball here like years ago. I'm actually, I think it's changed in Taiwan. I remember years ago, and then we'd kill this local team.
Yeah.
I'd just kill them. Like it'd be, we'd play like pickup and we'd win like 20-2.
Yeah. They'd start crying?
They would be like, hey, and they say in Chinese, hey,
Oh, really?
Yeah, they start like saying, oh, please, like, ease up on it.
Yeah.
Ease up. Don't kill us by so much.
Yeah.
But in our Western American mindset is, no, we're going to kill you until you're supposed to beat us.
Yeah.
Try harder to beat us.
Yeah.
Right? You should work harder, get your skill up.
Yeah.
Right? But then here, they're like, no, ease up. Like, give us some face. Yeah, but that was years ago.
Yeah.
Now
it's
in
more
the more
intense.
recent years I saw them play, they're not like that anymore.
Yeah, they're a bit more intense.
Yeah, they're a little more intense. Yeah, they're more competitive. Where they want to beat you.
Yeah.
And they're not like, because there's a point where because at that point that team gave up.
Yeah.
Because it was too hard. Oh, you guys are too good, and they're so like respectful and too humble. Like they're like, oh, you guys are so good. You're, like they'll say that kind of stuff.
You can't do that.
But in Western culture, I guarantee pickup games in other countries, nobody will say that.
They'll
They'll get angry and they'll be like,
try harder and harder.
How the hell do we beat them? You gotta beat them next time.
Yeah.
Right? That's the approach we go.
See,
Right? We're not that nice where we're like, because it's competition.
That's one thing.
After the game's over, we're friends.
Yeah,
we can talk about the game. But like when you're in that game, you're supposed to be competitive.
Heated.
Yeah.
And sometimes it can be a little bit heated. You're right. It can be argumentative.
Yeah.
Right? So then that's the way. And I think there's been a shift in that sense since basketball's been a growing sport in Taiwan, where they're not so much about, hey, give me face. Come on.
Do you get in fights in your basketball game?
No.
Or arguments? Or are they too
I get
relaxed?
into arguments.
You get into
But
arguments?
with my own teammates.
what's
With your own teammates. With who? With who? What's his name?
I can't say
You
that.
can say his name.
No, we play ladies teams back in South Africa.
No, here. I'm talking about here.
No, because the Taiwanese, they're very nice to me because I'm the only girl.
Oh, so they won't
team.
even, they'll let you shoot?
Well, actually, I've been playing them for almost 2 years now. In,
So
the,
now they
beginning,
don't
in the
care.
beginning, it was like this. And
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
No, I blocked you.
blocking something. I know, like, you know, they would block me now and stuff.
Yeah.
But they're still polite. They're very polite about it.
One thing that
Not
sports
really.
taught me is definitely how to lose. Because
Yeah.
it's like, if I lose, then it's like,
Yeah.
I just got to try harder next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a motivation to do better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or find a way.
Yeah. Because
It's
one
not
of the
the-
things in
We're gonna change the direction.
It's resilience.
Resilience, yeah. Just fight harder. Because one of the things I like about my BJJ class is that everyone in my class is pretty much better than me.
Yeah.
So it just makes me try that much harder.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, because I'm getting my ass kicked. So
Yeah.
I just gotta push as hard as I can. So definitely, that's the one thing I like about sports: the competitiveness and socialized aspect, and the fact that you can't win
It's
every
fun.
game,
And
you
it's
have to come
fun.
back.
Come on, it's so fun.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah. And I think in terms of like say English learning,
Yeah.
sports are good because it's another topic
Yeah.
that you can use in social situations, whether at a bar, at the hotel lobby, and in even in Taiwan.
You look fine, don't worry.
I'm looking at Nigel's
She's
comments.
checking.
Like when they do
how's my
business, when you go overseas for business, you want to
Yeah.
start up a conversation
hair?
with
Yeah.
people.
So messy.
Like a lot of business is done where? On the golf course.
Yeah.
That's a sport, right? Or a lot of
But what if you don't like
no,
sports?
and I have friends like even in the U.S. Like, where's the place they take customers? Oh, we got season tickets to Lakers.
Yeah,
We take special customers there,
Yeah.
right? So like,
I
going
got
to
season
sporting
tickets to
events.
the Brothers Elephants.
You've never been. Have you ever been to a game?
I've never been, and even when Manny Ramirez was here, I wanted to go, but I've just
Brother elephant.
I don't know what the
I
teams
don't know
are
what
at
that
all.
is.
It's a baseball.
Fubar.
It's their main. It's like It's like the Yankees of Taiwan.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, or the Red Sox of Taiwan.
Yeah.
But the color is Pirates.
Pirates,
it's
it's yellow?
It's black and yellow.
Black and
Black
yellow.
and yellow.
Black and yellow.
Black and yellow, black and yellow. And cut.
All right. But what if you don't like sports?
Yeah, I think it's important
That's
to kind of
tough.
at least learn a little something about sports, whether it's individual
Netball.
sports, tennis, racquetball. Because, like, one, I think even in Asia here in Taiwan,
Yeah.
people do care about their health,
Yeah.
about like going out,
Or just exercising. Gym.
exercise, hiking, all that kind of stuff. Sports is just another
Gym is very
version of that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like if
Yeah.
you're not a big hiking person,
Yeah.
or like you do the sports, team sports or individual sports, swimming, tennis, racquetball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cycling, yeah, they're all some version of sports.
Yeah.
So I think for me, it's just a conversation piece.
Yeah.
Conversation.
And it opens up the thing, allows you to have those more opportunities to talk to
Yeah.
other types of people.
Yeah.
Because sports is a very easy end.
It is.
And like you
It's
said,
super easy to get
It's-
people.
and it's
here's
like you
the-
said, it gets people connected, right?
Yeah.
So if you just know, like, oh, I know that you like this team,
You just talk about
and
it.
Yeah.
I talk about that team. It's
Yeah.
now you like me more.
That's
Just 'cause
one
of that
trick
fact,
I teach my students is once you know a foreigner likes a certain sport, ask them about that sport. They'll talk for hours.
Yeah.
You just ask them, it's like, oh, so I hear you like the Red Sox. Oh, blah 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 blah. And they're just
You know
talk
the Red Sox?
forever. Yeah. So that's a great trick to have.
Yeah, but you have to be somewhat like the hardest thing is because there's like details of knowledge of that that you only learn by watching the game
Yeah.
and playing the game at length for many years.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can,
But you can fake it.
kind of, but then
You know,
there'll be a point where like, yes, the socks are red, and they're good. Right? You know, like,
Yeah.
you'll run out of stuff because you don't know the intricacies of the sport.
but see, that's okay because that's an opportunity for that person to teach
explain.
you.
Yeah,
And
so,
then you
like,
ask them,
if you ask the right questions.
so how does it work?
Yeah.
And then they start explaining the rules of American football to you.
Yeah, but I'm saying you can't fake it
Yeah,
all the time. You can fake it up to a point.
You can't fake you're a fan, but you can be honest and say, "Oh, I don't really know, but I want to learn more
Yeah,
about
so,
it."
like,
and they'll be more than happy
If
to
you find
teach
out
you.
that the team, like let's say you meet Russ, you say, "Oh, I heard you like the Red Sox."
Patriots.
Or the Patriots, and then he talks about it, right?
Mm.
And then you're like, "Oh, I love the Patriots."
Yeah.
Then he's gonna naturally just talk
Yeah.
and say stuff, and then like you're gonna not know what's going on if
Yeah.
you're faking that you're a Patriots fan.
Yeah. So you have to ask questions more than lie.
You be curious,
Be curious.
but not be
curious.
actual fake about being a fan.
So enjoy your cricket. I know nothing about cricket,
Me neither.
rugby, or
Not bad.
netball.
Therefore, you know more now.
I still know nothing. I
Just
just
do
saw
next,
next know
next
nothing.
episode. How
Next
does netball
episode,
work?
All right. I need a little more. We'll make sure we're done.
Is Nigel still alive?
He's still alive. Nigel will be back shortly with us.
He won't be walking for a while.
He won't be walking for a while. He'll be on. I think we're gonna
Crutches?
get him a wheelchair, crutches,
Wheelchair?
He's done. His career as a
As an NBA
Next one.
star.
As an actual basketball player.
actual
You can't say he's a basketball player anymore.
Yeah.
yeah,
He has to say he's a former basketball
Career
player.
injury. That sounds cool though. Like I had a career injury.
career-ending.
Career-ending injury.
He was playing with 5-year-olds
That's
when he
true.
got it.
Yeah.
when he
you
got-
know what? I think because him and Arnaud also had like releases. The reason why they had injuries is because they're more. I think they're more explosive.
They're-
Like in terms of the way. They
I don't want to give him any credit, but he's
I've never seen him play.
explosive. He's
I've
quick.
never seen
Yeah, I
that.
know it's
You've
kind of-
never seen him play?
Nope.
You missed it. You
Yeah.
missed it then. He's
Yeah,
done.
you'll never see him.
You'll
on his
never
height
see him.
and how good he is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
He's
when
fast.
he talks about how good he is,
Yeah.
you'll never see it
I'll
because
never
he's
know
not
it.
going to be.
I
that
think he
good.
passed out due to the drugs, so we can say nice things about him. No, he's fast.
He's quick and he's a good
aggressive.
passer.
He's really aggressive.
He can slash into the. But
He's yelled at
It's
me
very
a
different
million
to the way
times.
he speaks.
Oh, it's super different.
Because he speaks very slowly.
And when we play basketball, he's yelled at me millions of times.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, just any little thing, any little mistake I do, he's just on top of me.
Yeah. Scream! Scream! Scream!
Alright.
Okay.
Kambe.
And then.
Good night, everyone.
Good
Thank
night.
you.
Thanks for
Enjoy.
listening.
how do you say cheers in South Africa?
It's cheers.
Cheers. Salud.
Salute. Cheers. I haven't been home in 3 years. That's sad. I forgot what my African is.
Yeah, how do you say it in Afrikaans?
Afrikaans? I don't know. It's Afrikaans.
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 Afrikaans. All right.
Who's the biggest Afrikaans athlete? Or I'm African,
Oh,
South
yeah.
African athlete.
Ah. That guy that
Nelson
plays
Mandela.
Do not say. I was gonna say. Do not say.
No,
Mandela.
there's a guy that plays rugby.
Yeah, that
And they
guy.
even won. And then
No,
he
the guy.
won.
Oh, I know. With the ears and the muscles. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, is it the
And they
movie that
won the
Matt
World
Damon made
Cup.
about?
Yeah, the Matt Damon.
No, it's Blood Diamond.
No, that's
No,
Ben
Matt
Affleck.
Damon,
No,
Matt Damon
that's-
did a rugby movie.
Yeah. With-
Probably. What's his name? Okay, I'll Google it. I'll get back to you next time.
All right. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Good
Have a good
night.
weekend.
Enjoy.
Bye.
Bye bye.